Guys, welcome to another study episode of Culture Anime. This is how we're gonna review on Black Clover Chapter 343. Definitely a great chapter. This battle between Asta and Ichika is a personal battle. End of the day, Asta's fighting for his conviction for Yami, that proving that he is innocent. At the same time, Ichika's proving her conviction why Yami, is a killer. And the battle between them was truly amazing. It's about to really snap in this, chapter, and the ending. I didn't expect that to come so soon. It was really great. So stick to the end. So I'll show you what happens. But before we start, guys, please hit the subscribe button, part of the culture. We're talk about anime, sports, and everything else as well too. And right now, Ichika turned into her new form, which gives me Ghost of Tsushima rides from the PlayStation. If you guys have played the game, truly amazing. And right now, you see a black aura coming out of her hand, and it's pulling Asta in. And right now, she pulls her sword out, and Asta's like, "Yo, I'm being pulled in." And right now, he's realizing that, she's going for the killing blow, and she's really taking it really serious. Asta transforms to his devil uniform. He says, the magic, or rather, Roku, she's using my body. I can cancel out. Remember, Asta has, anti-magic. And right now, she kicks the living shit out of Asta. He just flies right to the waterfall, and she's coming. This panel right here, she's just like a ghost right here. But she's coming for the kill right again. And right now, Asta's able to evade it. And right now, I like this move right here where she, Ichika activates Black Star, basically saying that, my dark Jujutsu can work best with Taijutsu. Also, Black Star creates a gravitational pull that I can create to use any opening on my enemy. But it gets better there. She uses it on herself. She basically casts the magic on herself, saying that I will cast myself so that he can't predict my trajectory on my aim, and you'll never catch me, you bastard. Right now, she's basically saying that, remember, mind you, Asa can read ki as well too, and he's like, okay, this woman is going all out right now. So he activates, his demon destroyer sword, which we haven't seen that sword in a very long time. And right now he just basically neglects all her, Black Star magic. And right now she's just going after and saying that Jujutsu magic, that alone isn't enough for me. This battle is all about strength, and this duel will be decided by how well you can use, Zenten. And right now both of them are activating their Zenten. And you can see this panel right here looks shooting phenomenal. We can see that, the lightning coming out of their eyes. And right now this battle right here, Asta's shown that, he has, gained a lot of power, since he's been in the land of sun. And right now, but Ichika right now is still in a whole nother league where she just puts her hand on top of Asta's head and just basically throw this man all the way down to, the river. And this is where, Ichika gets in pure savage mode. She's like, basically belittling Asta. She's like, there's no chance in hell you could beat me in the Zenten class. Mind you, she's been doing this for a very long time. Her Zenten is a whole nother level. And right now, she just goes off on Asta. I'm like, this right here was like, Ichika, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a petty person, and this right here was truly petty, but at the same time, I feel like still training him. A little part of her is still training him because she hasn't really gone all on Asta right now. She says the higher personal status on the same level as the Shogun is the Wizard King, isn't it? You have no determination, no conviction, no competence, and you will never become someone like that. And I'm like, God damn, take it easy on my guy, yo. Mind you, this man just went through hell, for the past few chapters. Like, cut it out for him, give him, a little easy time. And now Asta gets up and he says, I can feel in your ki the anger you feel towards me and Yami, but it's something else that you're thinking about. And right now she gets pissed off again. She's like, don't talk to me like you know me, you fool. And right now this panel, Asta would leave blood coming down his face, look pretty badass as well too. And Asta and I started to figure out, his Zenten while he's fighting Ichika, and he's like, oh, I'm figuring it out. If I can pull this perfect Zenten off, I will win. And this right here, they're going go off. Like, they're both activating the Zenten, going full power. And right here, when you thought you're gonna see amazing clash between them two, Ryu comes in and just basically just stops him with his bare forearm. He's like, yo, guys, enough between you two. And right there, that gave me, vibes when Kakashi jumped in with, Naruto and Sasuke are fighting on top of the hospital, and he basically just throws them away. That just gave me some vibes right there as well too. And with Ryu able to stop, both of them activating their Zenten, this shows you right there how powerful Ryu is. Like, granted, he doesn't have matching and all that stuff, but still to stop Ichika, who's a formidable user of Zenten, and also who has the devil uniform and learning Zenten as well too. To stop them both just proves to you that Ryu is somebody you don't want to play with, and he's somebody who's really strong as well too. And right now, Ichika, becomes, back to little fangirl. She's like, yo, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. If you want, I will cut my stomach out for you. And he's like, yo, Ichika, chill the fuck out. And he looks at Asta, and, Asta saying that, you basically beat up right here. Are you okay as well, too? And I believe there's two reasons why. Obviously, one reason we're going to find out in a few. One reason is that he can't sit here and have them both, kill each other over, some pettiness over what, who's right and wrong when it comes to the Yami situation. But there's another reason why too. I'll get that in a little bit as well. And Asta starts talking to himself. Just now, I couldn't perform perfect Zenton. No matter how you look at it, this was a complete loss on my part. And for the most part, Asta has been taking L after L after L after L in this new arc. Like, there's no denying that. He's been a walking L. And as of right now, he said, if only I could get the hang of this, I just need a little more time. And he knows that deep down that if I have a little more time, I can perfect the Zenton. But unfortunately, I don't think Asta's gonna have that time to perfect that Zenton, because he's gonna have to perfect it right now. And right now, this scene right here with Ryu, his like the background behind him just gets pure dark, and he's like, oh, they already arrived. And I'm like, who the hell arrived already? And this is the reason why Ryu had to stop, because I think he saw in the future that they were coming. And this right here, you see Sister Lily and two new paladins, and they say, I only heard a story about this place to think that it really exists. So this is the land of the sun. That's how the chapter ends. And I'm like, woo, woo, woo. The war begins, and they're coming to the land of sun. And I feel like Lucius probably pinpointed where Asta's at, and he's probably, you know what? I'm not gonna show up and do this myself. I'm gonna stay here in the Clover Kingdom and take care of Yuno first. And that he knows what Asta's weakness is right now. He knows that he is still distraught, what happened to Sister Lily. And that's why he's, Sister Lily, go over there. And I feel like once Asta, mind you, he still hasn't got over what happened to Sister Lily. He still blames something. He still be having anxiety attacks. And once he sees Sister Lily again, he might be a shell of himself to the point where he might not want to fight. Like, he'll just be in utter shock. Like, he just, completely lost. And I feel like this is the point where Ichika, be the one to, snap Asta out of it. Because, like, dude, we need you. Because if not, they're going to destroy the land of the sun. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like Ryu did see the future a little bit. He's like, oh, they're coming. And then he sensed that, Asta and Ichika are fighting. So he's like, I got to stop these two, because we got bigger things to worry about. And they're coming right now. And then we see, like I said before, we see two new paladins. I don't believe we've seen them before, but they might be, new, people that Lucius recruited for his, his army. And this right here, next chapter, is going to be really, really good. And right now, I think Asta might be out of it. I think he's going to have, an anxiety attack, where he's going to be just utterly stunned. Like, oh, Sister Lily's here. I can't fight her. I got to try to save her. But he's going to be just still hurt. Like, what do I do? And right now, we're probably going to see more the reusings coming as well, too. Because right now, maybe more paladins showed up. I don't think it's just them three as well. So right now, the next chapter is going to be really, really good. And then there's no break next week. So we're getting another, chapter again. And maybe they might take a little break from here and probably go back to the Clover Kingdom, see, how everybody's doing over there as well, too. But, comment below. Let me know what you guys think of, this chapter. What do you guys think of, the battle between Asta and Ichika? Do you think it was a good battle? And also, do you feel like, will Asta have, an anxiety attack because, he sees Sister Lily again? Please comment below and let's have this conversation, in the comments. But before I end this, guys, please subscribe to be part of the culture. We're going to talk about anime, sports, and everything as well, too. And this is Culture Anime.